pressing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. It's Atletico up against the Dream Destroyers.
Well, Derek, a win here and they will get themselves a promotion match. They just need to keep their nerve and put in a decent performance.
오, 자,トラップが.
Good tackle. A fine block. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. And Destroyers have it back.
나이스.
Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at the club's new all-time top scorer.
Yeah, what a goal scorer. But I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
Morrow. And the Dream Destroyers pushing the ball forward with options available. Maguire. Shielding the ball superbly. Bravo. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay.
나이스.
Bravo. Bad pass. Well, Destroyers moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And now with Aguilar. Really good challenge. And options in the centre. The keeper was there to make the catch. Intercepted effortlessly. Placed into the danger zone. Pretty straightforward in the end. Well, that one has promise. And making the run to the inside. Still looking to get the shot off. And beyond the last defender, offside. Corrali. And nicely over the top. Might lead to a chance. He fancies it. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Morrow has it. Sadiq. Did well to win the ball back. Well-timed tackle. Oh, tremendous vision. And drawing it back. It is a decent-looking attack here. Akpan. Maguire with it. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Corrali.
全然取れなかっ
ナイスパス。うわー惜しいな。
Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Sadiq. Moro has it. And tidy defensive play. Maguire. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in. A fine reading of the situation.
うわ。
Akpan. And now with Aguilar. And unable to keep possession.
た。あ、マジ？欲しい。ああ、アンパンマンです。
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Like なんかもう一人連絡来てた。
と、ツイッター？
ツイッターですね。
And back in business, the Dream Destroyers with the lead, but still with work to do.
いっぱい連絡来たけど、人数少ないからいいですって結構言われた。
ナイス。
思ったより時間入っちゃった。
And very nicely positioned to win it back.
お外された。
ああ、俺？
あずそう。
危ね
うわあ。トラップがひ
And
ど
the
い。
referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick.
怖い。
Good weight on that pass.
おお。恐ろしい。
It's with Johansson. Composed and patient passing. Promising
Bravo.
pass. Opportunity to level it. My
Oh,
goodness.
see.
Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
And over it comes. An alert intervention. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
待ってね。
変わってない。
Disappointing for Destroyers to give it away like that. He has time to play it over. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up.
そう。
してましたっけ、今まで。
してない。でも練習はしてる。
And good work from Atletico to win the ball back.
おお。
え、後ろから。
And into the last 30 minutes now. Well, showing good width here, the Destroyers. And really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper.
あ、なんで
나이스.
The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Corali. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Moro. Nicely timed tackle.
あ、
ナイス
なんか
Atletico being afforded
俺
too
に出
much
したら怒っ
room.
てたよ
There
じゃあ
it
怒られ
breaks
るはず
down,
だ
but credit to the defence.
素直に。あって言った時点でもうダメですよ。ダメと飛ばせない。
Throw-ins given.
Well, Atletico had more possession up to this point, as you can see, but their attacking players been too slow, mainly due to a lack of movement of the front players. At some point, they have to threaten the space in behind the defenders, otherwise they're going to lose this.
Aguilar.
あ、残さ
Nice
んとい
looking
て。
pass.
あー、届か
And an astute piece of defending. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
And defensive play to be applauded.
角度教えた。ナイスタッ
サンキューナイス
Bravo. Oh, nice ball over the top. Now the Dream Destroyers have possession once more. Corali. Great vision to switch the play. And beating the defender. Teammates in the
あ、
middle.
これですか。
Will it happen this time? What a
Nice.
commitment to defending. Well, an opportunity for Destroyers to add to their advantage. Corner kick here. I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending.
よし、それ。よっしゃ。ごめんごめんごめん、アンパンマン。
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
これ当ててもういいです
Or do they have it in them to level this?
これあってもらってね。
足元
And a textbook interception. 10 minutes left for play. Sadiq. Moro has it. And winning it back.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
おー、狙われた失礼いいよだサンキュー
Untidy on the ball, the Dream Destroyers.
あー、ずれちゃったサンキューごめん助かるあ
ここだーほら
And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry
Oh,
on, advantage with them. Well, the advantage didn't really accrue to them, and so it's going to be a free kick.
ちゃんと時間使うぜ、絶対。
What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word.
まだあるま
And
だ
straight out of play by the goalkeeper, and it'll be a throw-in. Maguire. Johansson. Giving it their all in search of an
お、
equaliser.
敵が上がってきた。
And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping should be a
Right.
pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And the chance is on for them to reserve for themselves a promotion match place. It's Real versus Atletico.
Well, Derek, it's certainly in their hands. If they win here, a promotion match will be theirs. They just need to put in a good performance. It won't be easy, though.
Sloppy in possession from Atletico.
フォグまたアナフルだったっけ？
わシュート
面白い。おー、いける。
シュート
Finally
Oh,
disappeared completely.
すげえフォグだ。
キーパー AI だから投げるか普通。中の裏にそらせる。
うん、そらそう。
近い。
And he's fired over the corner.
あ、前に入
Did
る。
well to clear it away.
あ、
It's with Johansson. Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at the club's new all-time top scorer.
Yeah, what a goal scorer.
Also,
But I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today, maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
Well, it looked as though they might be in.
No!
Just
Sorry,
a second
あ
or
れ、
two.
鬼だ。
横に出す。
Good weight on that
Nice, sorry.
pass.
あ、こういう感じ。割と
Well, nothing productive, really.
通る。
あ
So a throw in
どっちに
here.
も入んないやつでした。
ロングスローが多い。
Distributing it well.
やばすぎるで、それ。
Can't miss.
Ah.
What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Maguire. Can she find the right pass? That's a good-looking ball.
おチャン
And a
ス
chance to level it. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it.
Oh.
He's driven in the corner. Well, capable of a
Sorry,
better
that-
clearance than that.
カットですよね。
And it's gone over the line.
画面走って戻ってくる。あ、4人いたもん。ナイスカバー。
Promising pass.
おお。
Good looking move. Is this the
Oh.
moment?
ああ、変なとこ行っちゃった。
Maguire. Giving it a try.
Nice shoot.
シュー
And still danger here.
おお。
うまい。
ナイスボス。
Just can't get it past him.
Well,
いや、スルーは
here, but
深すぎるわ。
only due to some incredible
いやいける
goalkeeping.
いける。
Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the
抜ける
pressure
横に
like
来た
this.
時にシュートって
It comes to absolutely nothing. Excellent defending.
まあ髪の毛紫の人なんかで日本代表だったらしい。2020
And nicely over the top. Passing it accurately. Remy. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
ああ、信頼か。
あ、
Lewandowski
悔しそう。
Well, made it look routine, but read it
で
well.
きる。
Now, who can she play it to?
ああ、いいこれ。
あ
サイドバックがやったら
Reni. Laid into the centre. In position now. He must finish.
うわ
Tremendous goal! Finessing it into the back of the net. Shake a bow. It's with Johansson.
俺が呼ばれてる
Bravo. Good tackle.
嘘でしょ。
いや今抜けれてないあれ。当たらない
入れてなくてもあれは。いやいや、俺に強制的にパスはないし。
じゃあ本当長野に出したかったのに出せよくなった。いやあれ抜けに行ってるから本当はもう 0.5 秒ぐらいはってほしかった。
They need to perform much better than this.
あ、そうか、俺キャプテンか。
よし。
The ball back with Real now.
追い込みの使命を忘れていた。
Maguire.
はい。
面白い。
Moving forward effectively.
ああまさかパスくれると思わなかった。ちょっといいとこ走ればよかった。
Time added on for stoppages here. And that is that half time here in the Spanish capital.
이 정도로 급 차이가 나나?
잘 뭐냐 나는. だから一人来てくれるって人だから温泉普通になります。
なんかそういうの多くね。
よくあるやつ。
音信不通多すぎるよね。なんでだろ
同時にいくつかに声かけてんじゃない？
チャンネル内にいるのに音信不通があったからな、うちは。
あの人も声かけてこなくなったの。
あの人はサーバーからいなくなりました。
あ、そうなんだ。サーバーからいなくなったの。追い出したの？
何のことだかわかりません。
Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one.
ですけど、
あ、来ちゃった。
And a free kick awarded by the referee. Martinez with it. Bravo. And he was in the right place to intercept. Fuller.
右サイドバックの人がどっから見たのかな。
Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Fuller. Oh, great vision. Shown inside. Was it a great
Nice.
clearance? Well, he failed to get it away properly.
届いたけどそっちにクリアするかい。
Danger averted for now. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. A really good pass. And a bit short with the clearance.
どりゃ
Well, it's one pass after another.
今
It's a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Reni. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. And passing it well. And an effective clearance. It's with Johansson. What a brilliant pass.
あー、ずれた。
Very timely interception. Olic.
이번에 한 번만.
Fuller. Nice looking move this. Great opportunity. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Maguire.
오, 물뺐다.
Akpan. Good distribution. No nonsense clearance. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, nothing productive, really.
한나가. 저승.
Promising pass. Can he do it?
Nice.
나이스 백경.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Decent looking pass. Pretty comfortable piece of defending.
아,
Real
맞지.
doing well to win it back.
오. 수고해야지. 어서러시.
And this situation could be dangerous. Marvellous
Nice, huh?
anticipation.
라키.
Well, just trying to drive her team forward here. And having a
오,
goal!
너 거의.
Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating.
나
Timely intervention.
아니.
Real using width to good effect.
안방만 객기죠, 근데.
Who's going to win this joust? And just wide. There really wasn't much in that at all.
롱킥.
에요.
Just not looking confident in possession.
저 아시가 나와.
Good use of advantage. And now with Aguilar.
또래를.
Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Atletico might fancy their chances from this position. And it still could be dangerous.
나이스.
And he's gone
Oh.
forward, so close to finding the net. Beautiful pass. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visiting night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And if all goes to plan, they can progress to a promotion match.
5バックで
It's
しかも全部来てないよ
Atletico,
ここ
and they take on the old boys.
Well, Derek, I think this will be tense, but they know a good performance and a victory will give them access to a promotion match. It
주방이에요.
should be an interesting game.
Interception to snuff out the danger.
오, 나쓴다.
Akpan. Maguire. It's a good-looking Atletico move in the making. Well, Well, it keeps the ball moving. Gives it a go.
おう
惜しい。
Targeted by miles with that one, and a goal kick will ensue.
めちゃくちゃちっちゃいのなんだっけ
Marin. Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at the club's new all-time top scorer.
Yeah, what a goal scorer. But I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
めちゃくちゃでかいのが代わりに
Well, decent position for the old boys to be in.
あ、
They really look after the ball when they have it. Crossing into the middle. Clears it away. Well, the header was too high, but it was close. Johansson.
あ、思ったより短い危ない
And now with Aguilar.
ナイス
いや、クリアした。
最後はクロスをしてでかいのについて
Barber.
安
Top
心
class defending.
う
Must take the
前向い
lead
たのバ
here.
カナイス
Properly. A good and fair challenge.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
And on the front foot again, no let-up from them at all.
ナイス
He read the situation defensively and did his job.
うわー、立って倒し
Moving the ball more than decently, but
Oh.
can they take the
惜
lead?
しいおうおうおう
Kochish. An encouraging looking move from the old boys,
ナイス
and credit is due for
Right
that
up.
good piece of defending. Distributing it well. Taking care of business defensively here.
します
The referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Needed to be more accurate than that from the keeper. And a throw in then.
チャンス売ってるのすら見るんだ
日本の代理店もうないんじゃない？
Marin.
けどもう下ろしてないですか
ドンキホーテとかにありそう。
あ、ありそうだね、確かに。
こんぐらいけど見つけようとしてないから多分見つかんないですね
ドンキホーテで見つけたいものが見つかる確率低い。
ジャンルさえ分かってればある程度なんとかなるけどジャンルもいまいち分かんない商品はマジで見つかんないですね
Marin. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw in to come. Barber. Beck on the ball. And a chance to whip it in here. Excellent defending. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw in. It's with Martinez. Johansson.
Nice pass.
Maguire. Good technique displayed.
Ah.
Disappointing end to the move. The referee spotted
to
the
go down
infringement,
on
and it will be a free kick in a position of
Nice
genuine
ball.
menace.
実力
どかしたい、どかしたいやついる。
いや、もう左側にちょっと出るんですよ。
オッケー。
だな
Not the worst free kick in the world,
see.
but the goalkeeper equal to it.
Whoa.
Just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Trying to deliver it
いい
accurately.
じゃん。
やったー
マッチ
Now they have the
いきなり楽
Here's
になっ
another look at
た。あ、
it.
そうなん
So
だ。
his delivery into the box couldn't have been any
デポ
better.
1で
Which makes it a very
3.2 ぐらいの
simple
感じ
finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
結構でかかったね。受け止めてて、あ、こんな球の速いんだと思いました。ちょっとだけね、ずらしたんですよ。
It's Marin. Atletico have it once again.
さすがに上だった。
Now the old boy's looking dangerous here.
俺がもう少し上がらずに待ってれば、ここから中野さんの勝てるけど。
あれね、でも俺は逆に猫前さん開けに行ったんですよね。俺が前にディフェンスで引っ張られるから猫前さんが
ナイス。
Determined defending.
ナイスキル。
He has teammates around him. Great defending here. And the attack fizzling out.
ああ、
So
惜しい
whistle
な。
続けたかったな、
We're
狙
at
っ
the
たんで。
halfway stage in this match.
最近無回転が浮かなくなっちゃった。変わったのかな、私。
無回転ちょい下じゃないと浮かなくない前から。
うん、いや、ちょい下で蹴ったんだけど、さ、
うん。
すごい下にあるかな、変化しちゃったのかな。たまたま。
無回転って書いてありながら全然無回転じゃない。
そう。書いてあるのに全然違う吸収感が。スキル感が。
説明がそっ
うん。英語で見たら違う言
Well,
葉
back
が入ってるか
underway
もしれない。
here with the old boys looking to plot a route back into the game.
大体さ、ナックルだって全く回転してないわけじゃねえし。
うん。平回転だ。
Well, made it look routine, but read it well. And now with Aguilar. Akpan. Aguilar. It's with Johansson.
縦怖くなっちゃった。
Maguire with it.
はあ、なんで減速したの今の。
あ、分かる、取れちゃう、惜しい。
Pressing like that will help the cause.
ポケットだよね、今の。
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And stopping the
ナイス。
danger.
よかった。うわぁ。あ、別に。あと、おい、ナイス。
お、これいける。あははあ、めっ
Marin.
ちゃ狙ってた。
マリアマリ
ちっちゃ。
They've given it away.
ナイス。
ア。ナイス。
Johansson.
ああ、ミスった。ああ。
Maguire.
ナイスモーシ。
めっちゃ出んの、そっか。危ね
Akpan.
あ、違うとこに。
Atletico have it back.
ああ。出さないだなかっ
え。ああ、パパパパパパパパ。いける。おー、ナイス。
た。
ロンキー。
いいよ。
ジェパチャップってどこのリーグでしたっけ？カムさんとかたまに試合するのかな？
あ
これ悪いだった気がする。
Atletico with the ball once more.
あ
あそこがめっちゃサイドバック。
And the old boys could be onto something. An attack full of promise. Can they square the game? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Maguire.
欲しい。
あ
Kochish. Good looking pass.
いけヨハンセン。
ナイス。
あ、いいよ、ハンセン。よくないよ。
一瞬で手のひら
Not a passing sequence that's easy on the eye.
よし。
Could
い
be.
けいけ100分。
Nothing productive really.
ナイスクリア。
And the clearance over the byline
い
means
や、
a
ボタン押してねえ
corner.
んだけど。
へへ。
いや相手があれじゃない
キックしたやつが当たった。
ディフェンスで足
And there's the delivery.
奥じゃないそ
Six.
れ。
A poor
Idai.
cross, all things
ナイス。
considered. Well, trying to build ahead of steam. Another corner it'll be. Barber. Oh, good strike.
待って
ちょっと、おー、長い。結局。
ナイス。
From the keeper.
長いすぎるよ、今の。
あれ足どうやって反応するんです
Class
か。
save, I have to say.
おっとすぎる、マジで。
Can someone get on the end of this? And still dangerous. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
ナイス。
10 minutes left
お
for
お、
play.
ナイス時。
Good use of advantage.
あよし。
And a very good challenge.
メッシじゃんこの子もすごい。
Well, Atletico in front,
Didn't
but
miss it.
still there is work to do as they try to finish the job.
Well, they
I
need to hold on
missed it.
here. Not long left now, but you have to say they've defended really well up to this point.
レッドだろ、そ
Just
れ。
can't see them
Yellow
conceded
card.
now. This will be a really good win if it stays like this.
Well, he thought he might have got away with it, but the referee rightly going back and brandishing
M
the
フロ
yellow
ー。M
card.
フローって書いて
俺の
ある。
子じゃないしこれ。
M フローって。M フロ
M フロー
ーの
の
誰だよ。
バーバルって書いてある。
しかも俺が食らったところじゃなかったっすよカード。
There might very well be
Nakano-san
late
が食らったんだ。
5 minutes left, and the
俺の
margin
は
just one.
俺の無料だな。
やり得
プライスです。
Well, the old boys have certainly enjoyed more of the possession over the last 15 minutes, as those stats highlight, and they've looked pretty threatening with it. Surely they get back
Nice.
into this game playing as they are.
Committed challenge.
縦迷ったんですよね。
ナイス
出したらきついかなと。
いやよかったですよ長野に落とすかモルクに出すか
Trying her luck.
おお、ナイス。
確定室。
確定室。
And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
今日足で止め
Away
る。
once more, 2-0 the lead here. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. And they need to get
ヨハン
tighter.
セン。あ、やべ、気づけたポジションごめんなさい。
Could reduce the deficit.
ああ、これまずい。
And
あ
here
あ
it goes. And you never know in this game. They might yet be able to.
きづらくなる。
What's going to happen? Let's see what unfolds
Fighting.
here tonight. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is
やべ、上げ
Stuart
ちゃった。
Robson. And a new
危な。
experience for them as they make their promotion match debut. It's Atletico, and they take on the Flyboys. Good-looking
お
ball.
ー
Good
これ
touch now.
1本でいけそうです
Well,
ね
it looked like a
もう全
decent
然いける。
avenue of attack,
だから
but
コンピューターからもらって
found
もいい
himself
ぐらい。
onside.
Well, he's just a bit too eager there. All well and good playing on the shoulder, but he just needs to bend his run to stay onside.
Van der Berg.
お
And
ー
very nicely positioned. And he's in.
また別件が
ナイ
ナイス。
ス
And now he
うめえな
runs
体
for
の
them.
使い
The
方
first goal again.
ファーサイ
They're
ド
off and running.
今モブ君が奪ったやつが一番下手かもしれない。
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his
結構
cool
困
and
って
put
た
it away nicely. He'll
遠
be
く
happy
が
with
見え
that.
てないと。
捕まえると
Well, the action is underway again, and the onus is on the
そう。これ
Flyboys to
3
come
バ
up
ッ
with
ク
a
の左や
response.
そいつ。
なんでね
そいつに渡したい
や。ばいめちゃくちゃ叩けてた失礼しました
だってこいつジョッキーの動きしてないもんさっきから
The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Oh,
俺
genuine
もしたかもしれない
challenge. Looks
ナイ
like
ス
a certain
Nice.
goal, but that's a great challenge.
俺もこのチームの穴やらせてもらってます
Johansson,
ああ、今のタイミングでもらえ
really clever pressing.
これもうハーフラインで
Gives it a go.
あ
There it is. A back and forth sort of match.
Yeah,
Now
very
they're
good.
level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Johansson.
ああ、今もったい
Easily
ない。惜
intercepted.
しかったね。
取っちゃっ
Papastafopoulos. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Just couldn't play that decisive ball.
ナイス。
ナイスいい
いいんじゃない
そうそうそう。いいよ。
Well, there
これちょっと
wasn't
真ん中
any
入ってる
danger,
か。
but
あ、
good defending.
ボールがちょっと違う
Quinn.
そいつだ。殺しどころ。あら。
Distributing it well.
うわ
Might take the
お
lead.
お
なあ、惜
Yes,
しい。
it's gone in, and now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
パスびっくりした
Akpan, can they take advantage?
おー
ああ、マジ
No
かよ。
danger here. Doing well to win it
もう一回
back. What can they do
ナイス
from here?
ナイス
For him today, a masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it.
今のところキーパーも逆にしてます。
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far.
ナイス
It's a weighted pass,
たあネパス前
and the Flyboys with the ball again.
ごめんなさいお願いパスしちゃっためっちゃ
あれすぐ落としちゃってもいいんじゃない
And the cross smuggled away. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection.
私のコーナーキックいきますせー
Now sending it in.
のうっ
He
そー
clears the danger.
ナイス。
ナイス
ナイス。
That ball
分
looks
かってる
promising.。
ああ、ごめん。
Using all his
Oh, cut
defensive
it.
acumen to cut it out.
サンキュー。ああ、そこは無理か。
えきょ
Well, the last over hit, not quite what he wanted to
Nice.
produce. Van der Berg. Deciding to give it to the keeper.
ディズニーなんていい名前してるね
Quinn.
おう
Nicely cut out.
グッチャン
Feeding
ス
it through. And that a
Oh,
piece of
Manji.
goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Playing it in.
あ、め
And
ちゃ
a
めちゃ
corner there that really lacked guile. Van der Berg.
あんまり前がかりになりすぎて良くないか
1点目
Giggs.
2点目もそうか。
Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. And that puts them in position.
いいよ。
Delivered into the box. Overcame the ball from the flank, but dealt with
な。だいぶ
in the
早め
end.
じゃないと無理だったかも、そもそも。
ああ、まあ、ぽよんぽよんしてたからね、ボールが。
ぽよぽよ。
ぽよんぽよんしちゃって。
わあ、あれぐらい
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? That's a good ball.
うん
And the danger cleared.
さすがに3枚で締めに来てて。
ボブ君の釣り出しの動きに合わせた。さすがに。
さすがに対応できるのが1枚。
Nicely timed tackle.
当てて。
あ、ちょっと出しちゃった。
これね、俺
Plenty
に
of
当てると
support
なら
here.
とフリー。
ああ、もう一
Dealt
個
with
向こう
that
なんだ
ball
よ。
comfortably. Papastathopoulos. Van der Berg. Well read to win
nice.
possession back.
覚えてろ。
So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said.
うまい。
ナイス。あ、失礼しました。
フライ狙ってみても。
全然フライに。
ナイス。
That is that.
頭越えたらもう大チャンスだし。
斜め後ろにもらって、そこからフライダイレクトが一番通りやすいと思うよ。
そう直近10試合失点26っていうバカみたいな数字になってるのが
あいつらのせいで。
6試合分謎にやられてるか
So they get the ball rolling
Then
in the
3-0
second half. Even
ら。
Steven
回説な
here.
せますもんね。
So little to choose between
で
the
なんか最後
sides.
6点取られてますもんね。
そうそうそう。
ナイス。
ナイス。
すごい
And a free kick awarded by the referee.
ちょっと遠いんだよ。ちょっと右側にカーブかけて。
右カーブどっち？
He'll have a go here. And a body in the way. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play. So a throw in to come.
なんかめっちゃ引き寄せられたり
ああ、キャンセルするとそう。
悪パンに翻弄された。
Giggs.
あ、取れるのか。
Will he play it in?
ホームラン。
Pass
あ、
back.
おう。
ナイス
Oh,
キ
he
ーパ
saved
ー。
it
ナ
well.
イス。
一人最後に横の外について。
And there's the delivery.
あ、
And the problem not completely solved.
あ、ごめんなさい。
No defensive resilience there. It's with Johansson.
ナイス。
あ
And nicely over the top.
ダメか。
And a foul in the opinion of the
Another.
referee. Now, what can they do from this
Nice
free kick
goal.
situation?
ファーサイドに。
Oh, a
Ooh,
glorious
that's
save by
great.
the keeper. And nothing wrong with that free kick either.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
コーナーの譲り方すら分かんなかった。
中野さん行くよ、これ。
Now sending it
違
in.
った。なんであそこまで飛んだんだろ
Every
う。
goalkeeper's dream, really.
すげえ低くしたのに。
ナイス。
ナイス。
And now with Aguilar. Dangerous
Ah,
looking
offside,
through
offside.
ball.
惜しい
And he's in an offside position.
よし。
Papastathopoulos. Yanko. Well,
Okay,
nothing to split the
Johansson.
two sides, but this move looks promising. No, high quality defending.
Right.
30 minutes left for play. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw in. Johansson.
うまい。俺だったかも。
いいよ。
大丈夫だ。
あ、そっちも空いてるな。
Options in the
ナイ
centre.
ス。
いや
What a commitment to the
ー。かわいい。
onto it at the second time of asking.
アフロに衝撃吸収された。
Van der Berg. And the keeper with the ball. Van der Berg.
縦の2サイド
Looking for the final pass that will open things up.
ちょっと前がかりになってる時まずあれはきついですね。
Papastathopoulos. Van der Berg. Intercepting it
Why not?
intelligently. And players waiting in the centre.
ああ、取れんかった。
Van der Berg. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Being pressed here.
おー。
ナイス。
ナイスキー
うまい。
Martinez on the ball.
あら。
Well, the keeper was hoping someone might get on the end of it, but it will be a throw-in. Papastathopoulos. And he did well to cut it out. Could play it in.
ナイス。
さすがに飛びもしなかった俺。
お疲れ様です。いいっ
お疲れ様です。
すわ。ここ
Determined
空いてます
defending.
入ってます
ディフェンス。ラインが。
あ、いいっすよ、全然。入ってもいいっすか。
おいどうぞ。
いや
Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. A wonderful
ああ、マジ。
めっちゃジャンプしてた。
Papastathopoulos.
あー、出ない。
Ball lost by Atletico. And a good-looking ball.
ナイス。
おナイス。
ナイス。
ナイス
あ
ね。、
いや
And he's knocked it out of play, so a throw-in is the decision.
あれああ、全然使うことなかった。
Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence.
ナイス抜けて。
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can they forge ahead? All hands on deck.
あー、
Well,
スタミナ
that
切
will
れ
work
か。
out for them.
ああ、なんか事故りそう。
もう超連打しちゃって
ルートが激弱になっちゃった。ナイス。
Sloppy in possession from the Flyboys.
あ、
そんな
Options in the centre.
あ
Oh, that's a could be.
マイキ
Nice.
おい
Commanding goalkeeper.
ナイス
Good piece of defending on the
激
line.
発
Good ball over the top.
時間か
時間がない。
ナイス
いけー
やべえまだラストプレーだ
Crossing
ピ
opportunity.
ピピピピ
やら
ピ
ない
Stretches there.
ピピピピピピー
And the referee brings this contest to an end. Night of football. My name is Derek Ray. Excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the chance is on for them to reserve for themselves a promotion match place. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, Derek, a win here and they will get themselves a promotion match. They just need to keep their nerve and put in a decent performance.
Aguilar. Al Hassan. Bocconioli. Stanku. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch.
あなんかめっちゃ外行った
That was a tackle and a half.
おお取ったナイス
Well cleared away.
行くと思わんかっ
いやそのままじゃ取んないかなと思っちゃって
It's with Martinez.
スナイパー
Johansson.
ああもらってほしかったなとて
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in.
てか後藤さんお久しぶりですね
And
覚えて
there
ます
to intervene.
後藤さんはチャットにボイチャにはいないですね
あおいちゃんいないのか
うん
YouTube から来ました
Now what can they do
Yeah.
from here?
ツイッターで来てくれたんですけど
Fine reading
私
of the
がリンク
situation.
を貼り間違えたがゆえに
Intense pressure.
あ
いやそっちだ
バカバカ
And the spirit breaks down, but credit to the defence.
後藤さんパブリックでよく来てくれてセンターバックさんで、そうマーベリック誘ったんなんこのゲームが始まった時に誘ったんだけどなんか昔から入ってるチームがあ
And
るから
sloppy in possession from
なか
Atletico.
なか強度の高いですいいセンターバック
うん上手
Martinez on the ball. Maguire.
敵に返す
Back now to the goalkeeper.
スナイパ
ナイス
Well,
回
back
収
and forth in terms of possession.
ーあー惜しいななんか今日フラスル多かったっすねなんか今日対戦しててあれこんなフラスル上げてきてたっけ
And
マーベリッ
Vice
クと
has
当た
it
った
now.
時はそもそも配置がいつもと全然違いますよね、
あ
スタン
これはワソビでカムにいたし
So to the keeper. Bocconioli. Machado. Rude.
いいですね
ナイス
いいですね
Well, there's a living
Ah,
breathing
ah,
example of
落ちたね
positional
ボールが
sense.
お
いや守れる守れる
Well, goal
Yes, I'm
kick,
alright.
just as it was looking promising. Johansson,
なかなか
given away by Atletico.
おお。
ああ助かりました
ああ勝ったけどずれちゃっ
Gurgun. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. High pressing at its best.
おっかない
Fernandez. Feeding it through.
ナイス
And a
あ
simple clearance, a good one. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see.
Well, they've been
お父
frustrated
さんに
for quite
届
a
けこ
while
の思い
now, but these fans have suddenly come
全
to
然
life.
全然短いやっぱコーナーキックや無理かいける
あれしあれしあれしあれしあれし
はい
Oh, good run, this. Now, what can he do with it?
Nice
Nice.
Oh, keeper dealt with
Nice.
it. Short corner taken.
ナイス。
And a throw in forthcoming.
前飛ばすジャイロ持ってるけど。
お
じゃあ、
アイロンダイヤン
中野さん、パス行くよ
ジャイ
ジャイアントボール
よいしょ。
ジャイアントボール違うかスロー
ジャイアン
Working
ト
so hard to win back
ジャイアント
possession.
ボールでかくなっちゃ
ボールね、ボール
う必殺技じゃんそれ
And space to cross it.
気合いで。
Has someone to play it
みんな
to.
入れんの
ちょ
必殺技みたいなお
ね、
おー
Pretty
Nice.
clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. They favoured a short one here. Oh, managing to beat him.
おい
One corner after another.
これでも中
And
のや
over
つがやば
comes
い
the
ね
corner.
全員ちょっとやる。人数合わせて。
And a
ね
very
で
good
も割と背の
challenge.
高い人がいたあえ何トラップ
ああ、惜しい。
でもそもそも俺一番ニアにいたから、俺が行かない
The
とな。
defenders know you can't really allow space like that.
するか
And let's give credit to the defending.
うわ
PK.
ナイス。
That's effective
さっきからト
pressure
ラップが
high up
非
the
常に
pitch.
厳しいですね
PK. Might be able to set up the chance.
ナイス。
ナイス。
And an astute piece of defending. It's with Johansson. Maguire.
うわ
There will be 1 minute added
ーで
on
も
at the
いいと
end.
こ見えてたと思うわ
Al Hassan.
あと半歩合わなかったですね連続でやったな
And the whistle is sounded for half.
なんか今、新しい仕事が入ってて、なんかその、もうこれは発表されるからいいんですけど、その日立のドラム式洗濯機がちょっと不具合があって、リコールになったから、総修理に回る仕事なんですよね。で、全然電気技師とかいらない、その、未経験でももう完全に頭張って現場行けるよっていうので3日間研修受けてるんですけど、多分3日で終わらないようなバラし方するんですよね。てかもうほぼ洗濯機全バラしみたいな。これ3
So
日で
the
覚え
second
るの
half gets
と思っ
underway.
て、俺は今ちょっ
Almost
と
a
ビビっ
case
て
of the two
これ
teams
マジで
saying
と
to
思っ
each
て
other,
で
whatever
も部
you
品点
can
数め
do,
っちゃ多
I
そう
can
じ
do
ゃん
just as well.
ほぼ洗濯機全バラしで中の部品を4つぐらい新品にこう新しいのに交換するんですけ
ネジが余るやつが
絶対動かないや
ど、でそれは
おー
大垣
On
城
that pass.
いいトラップいや
ああ弱すぎた
それはいいんですけど、問題は
引きつけてる
And coolly done in the end.
果たして終わるのかっていう感じ。結構やばい。なんか普通にちょっと一箇所バラすのかと思ったら前面前も上も後ろも全部剥がすみたいな。やべえよこれと。
ドラム式なんか重くないですか？
80そのモデルは88キロかな。
すげえ重い
Well, the attack carried
Oh,
promise, but
such-
petered out. Plenty to like about this
Nice.
Atletico move.
ああ、
And a
あ
foul
いい
in
と
the
こだ
opinion of the
お
rest.
これいいとこだよ
What can they
こ
do
れ
from
は
this
これ
free
は
kick
入る可能性
situation?
があるやつあ狭すぎる
中が多いな
ドカツヨちゃまのやつ
そうそのいやそれは無理じゃねえか一応結構
鉄橋半端ない。
要求が低いかもしれない
Oh,
いやいや、多すぎて無理よ。
Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets.
でもスタミナがスタミナがなくなっちゃった今ので
And over it comes. Aware of the threat, solving the problem.
よしよしよし
Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead.
あ、すぐ、すぐ。
And the referee blows the whistle. It is a
取ら
free
れた
kick.
これが怒られました。
ああ
And easily intercepted.
あもらえばよかった
おうすごい、ダイレクトであのセーブ。
Aguilar. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none.
ナイス。
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
ああ、そうだよね。ごめん。
It
飛ばせば
looks
よかった
promising.
俺がもらったら
That is a very fine challenge in difficult
多
circumstances.
分
It's
そ
there
らさ
for
ん
him.
の方が良かったんだ。
けどもね、僕はね、ボラ受けで勢い飛んで
Defending.
んですよ。
And he's kept it out, fully stretched.
丸に抜いてダイレクトぐらいじゃないと多分。
Taken short.
やべ、ごめんなさい。
Wasn't totally in control, and a corner
全
kick
員当たっ
conceded
てし
here.
まう
And the post denied him.
いやマジか
Reading it
や
well.
ばあ
ナイス。
神様。
ナイス。
Favouring the short one.
あ、
え
Preferring to go infield.
あ、やばい、な
A
い。
classic example of how to
ちょっ
intercept.
と蹴っちゃった
あ OK ナイスナイス
希望帰ってった。
Stanku. Showing a real will to win the ball.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
今ね、多分出せる
And now with
無理
Aguilar.
なんだけど、体勢はこれを出せると点に
叫んでは。
Well, full marks for getting past him,
ナイ
but
ス。
stout defending when it mattered. Oh, nice work to get past his opponents. Well, showing
ナ
good
イスタイ
vision.
ミングだっ
An
た
excellent ball over the top.
あダメだダメだこれあ
Very quick thinking there.
あいいあれ
あ、取れなかった。
ちょっと
走り方がドン
What
ピ
to
だった
like
けど
about
な
that pass?
いやだから油断して
ナイス。
いや
Splendid
ゲージ
defending,
が弱か
and
っ
it
たから
needed to be.
中野さんが悪くはない
チェ。
ナイスクリア。
俺もモブ君だろうと思って自分がトラップした後のポジション取れてる
Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away.
なんとか1点取りたい
He's made a really important challenge.
いけよ、ハンセン。おー。
あーごめん
Putting them under the course.
ナイス。
ナイス。
What a vital intervention. Oh,
Yeah.
splendid skill.
でナイス
あ
Well, giving the
あ。
ball
あ
away.
お前ダイレクトしかないとこ行っちゃった
And space to cross it.
いけよ、ハンセン。
ナイス
ナイス
クリア。
ナイス。うまい。
Just the challenge that was required.
あ
Well, they're moving it around with real purpose
ー。ラ
here.
ップでかわさないといけないパターンが2回あって。
Must take the lead here. Excellent block.
うい
Oh, really good save, and it
Okay.
remains all square.
ナイスキー
Well, he's just saved his team from defeat here. It's a great save, I would say.
おなんか
Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Pocognoli. And with that, the referee brings this a sitting night of
マルサイっ
football.
てみんな
I'm
な
Derek
ん
Ray
か
on the
違うな
commentary gantry
Sting.
and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And the chance is on for them to reserve for themselves a
確か意外とバ
promotion
ルサ
match
さんの
place.
バルサから来る
Stuart,
選
what are you
手
expecting to see?
Well, Derek, I think this will be tense, but they know a good performance and a victory will give them access to a promotion match. It should be an interesting game.
スアレスは完全に収まり。
まあ、でも結構輝い
Intercepting
て
it
て、
intelligently.
でマルコス・ジョレンテはマドリードのお下が
モラタだって
Could
そう
be
です
threatening.
り。モラタはね、マジで好きだったけど、アトレティコ。
ナイス
Saved by the keeper.
モラタはダメ。アトレティコ行ったらアトレティコの味方だし、チェルシー行ったらチェルシー、イベントス行ったらイベントス。
Let's see about the
当然じゃない
delivery.
ですね。
And confident clearance. Nice.
どこ行ってもここが最高のクラブっていうから。
コネを見るから
And back with Martinez.
いろんなところでコネを見たから
大岸先生。
こここそが心のホームだみたいなこと一瞬で言い始めるから。
Well, time just challenged magnificently.
アトレティコ帰った時もやっぱり僕はここだみたいな。
Lampard. Well, no let up. Plenty of pressure.
パーセンス
Seo.
どれが
ナイ
Well,
ス
it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it.
あ俺の方が
Well, it works like this. Breaking the club's
Ole, ole, ole.
goal scoring
Nice.
record
Nice,
brings you
nice.
attention.
Yeah, what a great
Oh.
Look at this, they must
Nice.
be.
Yay.
The opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
最後フライスルーだね。
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Lampard. Somoza.
裏パスのサッカーだ。
Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence?
そう
Intercepted effortlessly.
やってやる
Beck.
おお
ナイス
Not made it look routine, but read it well.
もうちょっと強い
Johansson.
お
Very effective challenge put in. Lampard. Somoza. They had to
Nice.
react and did.
ナイス
いやー、届かんかもごめんな。
And the referee blows for a
め
foul.
っちゃく見られてたな。
なんかそうおしゃれなパス
俺には見えなかった。中野さんしか見えなかった。マジで2回転パスし
It's with Johansson.
お、やって
あ
る。
狭いなこれ。
Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy.
Pass it.
And snuffing out the danger. Lampard with it. Seo.
俺こいつのコースくれてないんですよ
早いな
Doing
なん
well
か。
to get through. And defending always has to be a team effort.
金の
Must
世
be
界
some
から
coverage.
勝ち。
若干前のめりなのか。
Well, that's a super ball over the top.
だから
Taking care of
結構
business
苦手なタイ
defensively
プですよ
here.
あいつ多分シンプルに突っ込んでくるから交差しちゃってるように。
And intercepted it.
僕は結構邪推してね裏の方あるからいつも
Maguire. Superb defensive
Nice.
judgment to end the attack.
あ
跳ねてる。あんなに跳ねると思わなかった。
A switch of play now. And now with Aguilar.
めっちゃ漏らしてるけど。
ああ、偉い。いいパス。
Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up.
オッケーオッケーオッケ
Over the touchline for a throw
ー。
in.
どこ投げてほしいですか？どこでも投げれるっすよ。
ゴールの中に。
ゴールの中。
それはゴールにならない。
キャッチされてもいいな。
関
中野さん行く。
関節の
あ、ごめん。
Could cross it in here. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender.
ナイス。
あ、惜しい。
Oh, he saved it well.
ああ、しまったな、今。コロコロにすれば入ってた。
パスが
Lampard.
オッケーオッケーオッケー。
And back now with Gordy.
俺はこのランパーとか一回ボール取るのか
We're getting close to half-time and Atletico in front. How would you sum up their play?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so
な。
far.
短い。
And the flag does go up offside.
コンキック。
Martinez.
お
Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Sakamoto.
あ
Beck.
ついて
Seo.
ナイスカット。
And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. And so the second half underway. Atletico with the
Fighting.
lead, but who knows, there might still be a few twists and turns in this game.
受け取られない
Well, spot on with that challenge. Lampard with it. Beck on the ball.
おい、やべ。うわー、
It is to be a throw
パス
in.
しちゃった。
悔しい。
あんながむしゃらに行ったら相
Okazaki.
方の DM が困るでしょ。
あれ多分ね
あれどころだと思ったんだけど。
猫丸さんの多分行くタイミングに合わせて待たれて
いや、俺、外見た方がいいな、これ。猫前さんの
Well, not
カバーを
very
してる
good
場合じゃ
pass, easily
じゃないんだよ。
intercepted. And the defenders know they need to get tighter.
引っかかって
え
はい
そう、セガのハンドルでも
Well, no way through in the end.
どれが良かったんですけどね。
なんか、頭だったの。
Somoza.
ナイス、うまい。
And that puts them in position.
Ah.
Wonderful block. It's with Johansson. And a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Somoza. I must say, this looks promising. They might be able to get in
ナ
now.
イスクリア。
Well, dealt with that ball comfortably.
ジャンプまでしちゃって。
Might be able to produce from this position. Good ball over the top. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. So a half an hour remaining.
ナイス。
ナイス
よくやった。よくやった。ナイス。
かけるよ。
It's with Johansson.
怖い。
うわ
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here.
あ、上、そっちに行けない。
Read it superbly to take back possession. This could square the game. Terrific
Nice.
piece of anticipation.
Nice defense.
And quick thinking to react to the situation and concede the throw.
あ、そうなんだ。
体育いいのかな。
この間の今日はいない。
Okazaki.
あ、いたいた。
いるじゃん、体育。
これ
パン体育。これだよ。
岡崎って言い過ぎてたもん。
Well, nothing comes of it.
おいっす。あ、
Atletico
Oh,
unable
Mosca.
to retain possession and moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Cross fired over,
Nice heading.
clattered away.
Nice.
Just 20
絶
minutes
対奥から
remaining
そこ
now.
来てる。
Decent looking
Nice.
pass and steered back under a bit of pressure. And possession given away.
痛い。
やってる。あー、なんもない。
Bale. Beck. Seo. And a lot to like about this attack.
めっちゃ走るのそれ。
Beck. Able to
Nice
deal with the
play.
threat.
こんだけ FIFA サッカーゲーやってて。
Gory.
スペレスのサッカーで出てる。
うわ、すげえとこ通す。
And a goal to level this contest. All even.
めっちゃベールに似てる。
もうちょっとハグ。
So underway again following the goal that made
Pro
things
golfer.
level. Aguilar. It's with Johansson. Johansson.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the win's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Being pressed.
Oh.
うまいな、ランプ。
Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. It's with Martinez. Now there to intercept.
ナイス。矢口もあり。
Somoza.
矢口まり
Nice
もやって
looking
んだね。
pass.
絶対違う。
You don't want to give the ball away
絶対
there.
違う。
And lining it up.
これ、
Nice heading.
本田翼タイプの人もいるじゃないですか。
小牧とかね。
絶対やってないと。
Can they force
う
it?
わーあ
Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Lampard.
なんかすごいタッチ細かいの。
Gory. This is Okazaki. Well, keeping the ball in this manner can be very effective. Bale. Nicely cut out. And just
あ、
one
いや、
minute
う
of
わい
time
縦で
added
よ
on
か
for
ったの
stoppages.
に全然。
He has teammates around him.
振られたや
Firing it towards goal.
よ
It
し
could be up for grabs.
は
おう
And effectively
Nice.
parried away by the keeper.
何それ
And that is the end of the game. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And the chance is on for them to reserve for themselves a promotion match place. It's Atletico, and they take on the
もう一
Dragons.
回取り
Well,
行ったっ
Derek,
すわ
I
そうい
think
や
this will be tense, but they know a good performance and a victory will give them access to a promotion match. It should be an interesting game.
今日の形
短いんですよね。
出てはいる。
Element of risk there, but he's won the
何も
ball.
押してなくて一応出てるんで、一応届く判定なんですよ。
背中。
Effective looking
Whoa.
pass. Great vision to switch the play.
あ、やべ。
あ、やばい。
失礼しました。
Johansson.
おお。
あれよ、あれよ。
Down, but credit to the defence. It should be. Half-hearted
これ僕
clearance.
逆だったらいけた。
Oh, genuine chance. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
今日確定出場。
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and the finish is excellent. She's strong, she's determined, and she keeps her composure. That's a really good goal.
あ、そっちは届かない
And winning it back.
です。
Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. Akpan.
やばい
That's。what you call defending from the front. Possibilities
4
here.
人いてどうしようもなかっ
Well, there was never any doubt we were always going to be highlighting him after his exploits in the last match, breaking the club's goal-scoring record.
Well, as you mentioned, the record was broken last time out, but expect more today. This is a player that's hungry for goals and has the ability to keep scoring them.
A really good pass.
た。おお。おお。
Big chance.
あー、すぎる。
なぜ止める。
Cleared away.
大反則。
Lovely ball over the top. And
お
thumped away.
お。ゲームでトラップだ。
俺になっちゃってる。
Now sending it in.
多すぎるか
Well, still an issue here. He fancies it.
いや
Some
ー、
magical save it was.
3人、4人に囲まれてる。
It will be a goal kick
惜し
here.
い。
確かにあの開き方打ちたくなりました。
They might be able to get in now.
ああ、これフライ出せなかった。
A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing
や
untoward
べ、あ
happened.
ー、そっちちょっとなんでや。
Will he play it in? Nice-looking move, this.
なんで
Oh,
来
he's
てかまし
blocked
てない
it.
か。
Now, will the cross work out for them? And he did what he had to do defensively.
あ
Possession
なぜ
won.
なかった。
And quick thinking defensively.
そう
Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. It's with Johansson. Back down to the goalkeeper. Acres of space out wide for
Offside.
Atletico.
Oh.
And offside.
Offside.
by a
Yeah.
very small margin.
ガチか。引き分けは狙いすぎたか。
And good work from Atletico to win the ball back.
おお。そうそうそうそうそうそう。
Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage.
ボールを刺さった後
Gerrard. Vida has it.
ああ、ナイス。
Clean challenge.
いやー、そう
And
だ
the
っす
ball
ね。
in behind the defenders.
Nice.
Really good build up, but no end product.
ああずるい
あら
Bellini. Patterson.
はい
Room to roam on the wing for the Dragons. Giving it a try.
Nice.
Vigorous defending.
軽くた
Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position.
Nice.
Constantly
Nice.
thwarted.
あ
Is it going
あ
to be? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And the Dragons regaining possession. He might profit from here, you know.
うい
Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
結局ああいうフェイントシュートです有効する
けども褒められそう
So back to the action, and it's looking like a matter of how many for the Dragons here. Happy to take on the
Nice,
shot.
eh?
Foiling his opponent completely. Delivered into the area here. Oh, that's splendid play. Can he put it away?
Nice.
Superbly
Nice.
read and executed.
ある。
Really well played pass. Lot to like about that pass.
おお、それ縦読む。
Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? And it's played into the centre.
あ、中野さん行っちゃった。おい
An effective clearance. That is that for the first half here.
偉いな。
そううん文字通りポッパ飯に
So the ball rolling again. Atletico, after a less than stellar first half performance, looking to do better in the second half. And threading it through.
よし。
ああ振りが
うん
Now sending it in. Well, he took care of it defensively.
トルスそれ。おっしゃ
And the advantage accrues to the attacking side.
はい捨てて
ナイス。
He needs to clear it.
Nice.
ナイスです。
あああるぞあるぞあるぞあい
And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. And very deftly cut out. Throw-ins given. Maguire with it.
うまいな、今。
あら、嘘。
Promising looking attack, but
Shit.
comes to nothing in the end. Aqua Fresca. Really closing him down here.
あ、うわ、
ああ、
そう
惜しいな。
あ、結構だった。
Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Played towards the back post. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot.
もうちょい離れるかな。
それじゃなくてクロスだったから。
Gerrard. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw in. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. That's a useful cross. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps
Nice
to
shot.
feed
Big
on
up.
for the attackers.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
ナイス。
Has someone to play it to. Trying her luck.
いいシュート。
Fabulous goal.
ナイス落としちゃっ
The
た。
celebrations. And it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Now Patterson. Effective looking pass. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Patterson.
あそこまで戻すんだね。
Aqua Fresca. Well, he's given us away.
やっぱ
ナイスボール。
Now he must favour the cross.
ああ、俺に
Cleared
来ちゃった
away。comprehensively. And the Dragons finding space on the flank.
おナイス。
おお。
And a fine cross. Not really the ideal clearance. Gerrard. Teammates in the middle,
ナイス。
making sure nothing came of it.
ワンチャンある。
Good looking cross. Will it happen for
Oh.
him
惜しい。
here? He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
いや体の向きとシュート方向全然違う。
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Maguire. Aguilar. Ten minutes left for play.
タッチもいらない。
And the referee felt he had to
Okay,
blow the
okay.
whistle.
ナイ
誰か
ス。
やってもらうと。
Released it
Nice.
nicely. And
いや、
dangerous
ナイ
still.
ス。さ
But
オ
not
フサイ
to
ドの方
be.
行っちゃったよ。
It is
コム
offside.
に要求しちゃったそのままダイレで。
ああ、そういうことか。
そうでコムに合わせて走っちゃったから多分オフサイドだった。
The switch of play now. Vida has it. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage.
Well, these fans are starting to leave here. There's just no chance of a comeback now.
And just 5 minutes remaining.
あ
And intercepted it.
あ、なんか
Well,
ちょ
he
っ
had
と
a decent reading of that ball in.
なんだ短い。リッチ
Just the challenge that was required. Atletico might fancy their chances from this position.
いやー
Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick.
あ、呼ばれてる、吸われてる。動けなくなりました。
アウトサイドで真ん中に蹴る。
そんなことできんの？
ああ、行き過ぎちゃった。ご
Ball
めん。
sailing over everyone in the centre. And a useful cross. Well, dealt with
Ah,
that
届かない、
ball
ごめん。
comfortably.
タイミングを合わせるのが悪い。
うわ
And space for the Dragons out wide. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. And that is the end of the game.